Hey you, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video we are going to be talking about all of my favorites so far in the year of 2022. So if this is something that interests you, let's get started. I'm going to first start with skincare, and the first thing that I want to tell you about is a cleanser. This is the Gentle Milky Cleanser Clear Collective from Hero Cosmetics. As you can see, I really love it. Released earlier in April, but I actually got to test this out a couple of weeks prior to the launch, and I will say I am pleasantly surprised. I am not the biggest fan of creamy cleansers due to the fact that I have oily, acne-prone skin, so I like to lean towards like very foamy gel cleansers. This is really unique because it has really great ingredients. One of them is PHA, which is a very gentle exfoliant. It has colloidal oatmeal, and then it also has ceramide, so it's going to be very soothing but also help strengthen your skin barrier. Love it. There's no scent, very creamy. It just leaves my skin very healthy, and I really have been loving a lot of the releases that Hero has came out with. One of my holy grail products from Hero is their Rescue Balm, the original, but they have two other versions. They have a redness relief one that I really like, as well as their tinted one, which I love using under my eyes, just kind of like a skin tint because it's really nice. Next up is an exfoliant. This is from Cocokind. This is their Turmeric Illuminating Solution. This one really checks off a lot of boxes for me personally. It has PHA, mandelic acid, glycolic, and it's supposed to help smooth out any areas of your skin where you have texture and even out your skin tone. And a couple weeks ago, I was having just the worst kind of texture issues on my forehead. Using this about 3 times a week has been really helping me kind of get rid of those like uneven kind of texture on my forehead. And I'm also using this on my chest. I tend to get really bad acne like around my chest area and my neck, so this has been really gentle. Really love the blend, and it smells just like turmeric, so it's just very nostalgic for me because that's something that we cook with a lot, or my mom has cooked with a lot back at home. So really liking this. I love that Cocokind came out with this kind of product. I feel like they don't really have too many exfoliating products, so this is really cool, and I'm really liking that it's effective for me. Onto a more hydrating product, I have the Moon Fruit Serum from Herbivore. This is a kind of hydrating, very like anti-aging kind of serum. It has 1%, I can never say this right, so tell me if I'm butchering this. It's Bakuchiol oil, peptides. It also has really great oils, and this is a very oil-based serum, but it's very hydrating. I'll be honest, I am not the biggest fan of retinol alternatives. I feel like retinoids are like gold standard when it comes to skincare in when you're talking about like well aging. So I'm not really like loving it for that aspect, but I do love it because it's very hydrating to the skin, and it was one of those products that's really easy for me to add into my skincare routine. Typically I would use this after my hyaluronic acid in the daytime, or at night. This is one of the last steps that I do before I go into my moisturizer, and it's just really lovely. It smells really good, kind of fruity. Yeah, I think that this is one of my favorites that I've kind of come across with Herbivore. For me, things from Herbivore are a little bit hit or miss. You're gonna either like the product automatically, like really kind of go for that, but then sometimes it's just a dud. And for me personally, this has been a win. I really do like their Cloud Jelly Serum, their Cloud Jelly Cleanser, and their body scrub as well. Okay, so for moisturizer, I have tried this product. It's called Namesake. It's from a Black-owned business, and this is a multifunctional moisturizer. So it is an exfoliant, a tone, and moisturizer all in one. This also, I guess that when you're thinking about all the things that I've named, the main acid that they've been using is PHA. This also has PHA in it, has rosehip in it as well, and it has some really great just hydrating ingredients. The number one thing that I really like about this is the smell. It smells like cocoa butter, like bringing it back to like back in the day again for me, again, those nostalgic moments when, you know, you're just putting on the Palmer's cocoa butter like back that's the only thing that you're using. That's what I think of when I think of this. But it's just a really lovely gel cream texture. And the main thing that I like about this is the lasting power of how hydrating and moisturizing my face is. Every time I use this, I am consistently like having to stop myself from touching my face because it just really plumps up the skin. Awesome under makeup, and I just love supporting a Black-owned business. Owner's mother is actually a dermatologist, and she helped formulate this with her. This jar is also post-recyclable plastic. So you are also getting a company that does care about the earth and does really kind of look at that when they're looking at how to produce their actual product. So I love that. And yeah, I can't wait to grab another one of these. Definitely a standout product for me of 2022. The next product is an SPF, and it's actually a product that at first I had a hard time adjusting to, figuring out how to use it. And this is the Josie Maran Get Even Sun Milk. This is the SPF 33. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I actually did a demo first impression, and it wasn't really good. I had a lot of pilling that I was experiencing, a little bit more of a white cast. And I feel like the key with this product is less is more in terms of your skincare routine. When I use this and when it shines, this is going to be a cleanser, a toner, and then this as a moisturizer and SPF. It's very hydrating. It has argan oil, I believe sunflower oil as well. So you're getting that very like emollient, just beautiful texture from this. I always love putting it on because it just really melts into the skin and it really leaves like a nice dewy finish. I love this as like a really good base for my makeup. Past like 6 weeks, this is all I've been using, and I feel like this is a really great sunscreen and also probably one of the best mineral sunscreens out there if you have a darker skin tone. I feel like I've seen others that are darker than me that really enjoy this, and yeah, I really love this, and I'm so glad that this is more accessible. This is available at Sephora, QVC, and I believe Ulta as well. Okay, so let's go on to makeup. So I have a couple products in makeup, and the first one is the Causemetics blush. This is the blush in Venetian Rose. This is what I have on my face right now. Sorry, my lighting is going in and out, but this is like the best. I just love this blush, and I feel like it just looks so good like on me, and I feel like it looks great on all skin tones. It's just been my go-to for the past couple of months. I'm really trying to hit pan on this. It's gonna be really hard because it's one of those like baked blushes. It's beautiful. I love it. I feel like it's super versatile too. I love using this on my eyelids and my lips to kind of make it more like a monochromatic look. Sometimes I will layer this with like a cream blush first and then add this on for a little bit more intensity because the color payoff is really, really nice. Yeah, and I've just been obsessed. I think that this is probably one of their, I guess, best collections that they've came out with. I know they have an eyeshadow, and I do have the lip color that comes with this, but I haven't ventured out to the eyeshadow yet. But this is just one of my favorites. I love it. I have to do a full review on Causemetics products. So if you are interested in seeing that, kind of hearing my thoughts on that, leave me a comment down below letting me know that you are interested. Next is a SPF lip balm. This is from a brand called MDSolarSciences. Obsessed. Like, I got this from a friend mail, my friend Vanessa, shout out to her. She sent this to me, and I have really been having a hard time trying to find a SPF lip balm that I like, that doesn't feel chalky, that has enough protection and looks good on me. And this is just such a beautiful color. Like, I love it. I really like the fact that this is hydrating. Like, I have it on my lips right now. It's this with a little bit of liner. Just the color, like it's so pretty. That the one thing that I've always had a hard time kind of dealing with when I look for SPF lip balms is the fact that it can be super pricey, super expensive, and then I don't want to use it. It just kind of goes in the bottom of my purse. But this, because of the like beautiful wash of color, I've been just gravitating toward this for the past like 3 months. Like, I have not stopped. Every single week I'm utilizing this in some way. So I love how it feels on my lips. It's very comfortable. I feel like it lasts for a very long time, and it's easy to reapply just because it's just so smooth, and it's again just the wash, like a simple wash of color. It's not too much. It's awesome. I think this is around $25, and I feel like that's a really good price for what I'm getting, and again, that protection from the sun, because y'all know me too. I love tennis, so I'm always out there playing tennis. This is one of the things that I always bring with me, and it's just a beautiful color. I do want to try the other ones. They have different shades that I'm super interested in, but so far I have really just been obsessed with this pink shade. Okay, so the next thing is mascara. I have been trying to rediscover a couple of different products that are just in my makeup kit, and one of the major ones is the Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extension. I feel like before when I use this, I used to get eye irritation, but now that I'm using it now, I don't have any issues. But I have the typical like straight Asian lash that doesn't hold a curl, but this has really helped lengthen and really like make my eyes look wider, which I love. It's a really great formula. It doesn't flake, which is great, and it's really easy to wash off. So tell me down below what your favorite mascara is, in particular if it's a tubing mascara. I'm always trying to find new ones. Now into body care, I have been obsessed with the Bio-lipid Restoring Body Lotion from Naturium. I actually compared this to the Necessaire body lotion, which I love. You guys know that. They're both fragrance free. They both have vitamins. They have their lipids in there as well as B vitamins, particularly niacinamide. But the key difference when I was using this one is that this just feels more emollient and more silky on the skin. The feeling of hydration just lasted longer, to the point when I was testing them out, I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep reaching for this. This was like the clear winner to me. It's a really great daily moisturizer, and it's also $10 cheaper than the Necessaire. So really been liking this, and I've been liking a lot of Naturium's recent releases. Y'all know I love their body washes. They're amazing. So they did a really great job with this. My favorites for hair for the past couple of months that I've kept reaching for over and over again is Innersense I Create Volume. You guys know that I love I Create Hold, but I Create Volume has just been, you know, something that I've been reaching for more lately as opposed to the I Create Hold, because of the very silky, slippery nature of it. It's like a serum gel, very liquidy. Perfect for my wash and goes, perfect for refreshes in the middle of the week, perfect for slicked back looks like this. Really enjoy them. I love that they're sustainable. I love that they're about the earth, and their like actual products are very concentrated, so a little goes a long way, and I just cannot get enough of this. I feel like it's really great for every like textures, particularly with between wavy, and even if you have like thicker, kinkier, coilier curls, this has just been a game changer. Last on my favorites is actually a supplement. It is called Mojo Microdose for Modern Life. They are gummies that have functional mushrooms as well as a little bit of caffeine to help with kind of like your daily like fatigue. And I really like taking these on particular days that are close to my period, because I get migraines like nobody's business. It's ridiculous. I feel like these have really been a game changer for me to take them daily, but maybe even double the dose whenever I'm kind of nearing like PMS, because it just helps kind of bring me to a place to where I feel just a little bit better. If you ever had a migraine, it's kind of debilitating. It sucks. It's not fun. But I do find that I have less migraines when I started incorporating this into my daily routine. They're really yummy. The flavor is wild strawberry and zesty tangerine. It's super good. With any gummy, you want to make sure that you're really like actually chewing it, making sure that you can ingest it so you can absorb all of the goodies in it. I love these. I feel like it does give me energy. I feel like I have more clarity, that I'm more able to focus, as well as those migraine benefits that I have. Mushroom that's in here is cordyceps, which is really good for recovery if you work out, as well as lion's mane, which is just a really great energy boosting kind of functional mushroom. So I have a code with them because now I'm super obsessed. I've been using them for the past 4 months now, and I want you guys to try them out too. So I'm gonna leave the code down in the description box. Okay, so that's it for my favorites. I am really, really excited to get back into YouTube. I've been trying to be really consistent on here at least once a week. So if there are any videos that you would like to see from me, leave them down below. I am thinking about doing like a day in the life of what I do as an influencer. So if that's something that you are interested in, let me know down below, or any other ideas that you have. Alrighty,